Hi, my name is Ralf Friedrichs. I'm an addiction recovery coach and the host of the Take Your Life Back Today show. As an addiction recovery coach, I want to share this with you about substance abuse, and I want to be crystal clear to leave an everlasting impact upon you. Imagine being buried alive. Just imagine laying in a coffin, but you know you're not dead. You don't know how to open the coffin lid and push the enormous weight that's at the top of the lid. You think about giving up and just waiting for death to arrive. But you also think about banging on the coffin so that maybe you will unsettle the ground above, and then maybe, just maybe, someone might notice and start digging their way down towards you. This is what it's like to find yourself at the lowest point of alcohol and drug addiction. You know you need help, you know you can't do it completely on your own, but you don't know how to get that help. In reality, there are people who can help you standing nearby your grave, but you just don't know that. You just think you're going to die. Usually, though, people don't think about death when they're habitually abusing drugs and alcohol. In order to feed an addiction, you have to be good at repressing the fear of death. I often ask you, my audience, did it ever cross your mind while you were abusing drugs and alcohol that maybe, just maybe, you might overdose and take something that was precious, that is so precious that was given to you by God, away from yourself and from your family? With this, I want to leave one last thought. Don't be the person in the coffin banging for someone to hear you. Instead, call the Take Your Life Back Today show at 844-405-HELP and let us help you take back your life. There are people like Larry Geis from the Geis Academy at 516-458-2741. That's 516-458-2741. Larry Geis is an addiction recovery coach, a life coach. He will help you from your addiction to your recovery. He will help you from low self-esteem to high self-esteem. He will also help you from depression to happier times. Go to www.odysseyconsultant.org. Larry Geis from the Geis Academy at 516-458-2741. When you speak to him, you let him know you heard about him on the Take Back Your Life Back Today show. Folks, globaleyeglasses.com has over 1,200 frames for you to choose from. Plastic, metal, half frames, no frames at all. They have lenses like no line bifocal, transition, photochromatic, and polarized lenses. They have lenses that are shatterproof for the elders and the children. They have lenses that are thinner, about 22% thinner. They have coatings such as anti-reflecting coating, scratch coating, and UV coating, all available at globaleyeglasses.com. Go to www.globaleyeglasses.com and let them focus on saving you money. And folks, I have over 30 years experience in the optometry business, so if you'd like to, you can call me at 631-599-0218 and I will help place your order. I will help Global Eyeglasses with their customers that have potentially some questions about proper frames and proper lenses. Go to www.globaleyeglasses.com. Let them focus on saving you money. Text me at 631-599-0218. I will help you place your order. Improve your relationships by working on yourself. Do you have trouble building up your self-confidence? If so, you're not alone, folks. Everybody has trouble building one's self-esteem in today's world. The key is to be persistent and to find ways to improve your confidence so that you can be successful in life. I found that my relationships with others blossomed after I started working on myself first. It also helped me open up and be more comfortable around me. When you work on developing yourself in a positive way, you also help others grow in a positive way. Every interaction you have with someone else changes them in some way, so make sure it is a positive way. Here are 8 easy suggestions to increasing your self-esteem in your life. Number 1 is to know your weaknesses and your strengths. It is important to know what you are good at and what you're not. Taking skills assessments tests is a great way to determine your strengths and your weaknesses. Once you realize your skill sets, the next step is to focus on those things that you are good at doing. A person can't be good at everything, so don't fool yourself and don't be upset if you're not. Number 2, accept yourself. You're unique in this world. It is important that you do not beat yourself up for the things that you have trouble doing. Instead of complaining about what your weaknesses are, try to find ways to improve your life. Take a class at a local community college to learn a new skill. Accept yourself for who you are. Number 3, remember your successes. Many people downplay their successes and focus on the things that they struggle with. This is a mistake. Always remind yourself of your past accomplishments, no matter how small they may be. Do not downplay the positive parts of your life. Stop focusing on negative parts of your life, and instead concentrate on your past achievements. Number 4, read positive affirmations. It is important that you read affirmations that make you feel confident in life. Read a self-help book and write down all the things that motivate you. Read something positive on a daily basis to reflect on what you can do to improve your situation. Don't focus on the things that make you feel anxious and fearful. Number 5, think about your future. Take time to think about what you really want out of life. Do not live your life for others. Spend a lot of time and energy thinking through what you really want in life and decide what is really great for you and what you really want to achieve. Once you determine what you really want to accomplish, then write down and use it as a motivational tool. Number 6, create goals. Set achievable goals on a regular basis and then take small steps to accomplish them. Make sure your goals are measurable and monitor your progress. Don't get upset if you don't accomplish all your goals. You can always change your goals so that you can be more successful. Number 7, talk to others. It is important that you talk to other successful people in order to get better perspective of your life. Listening to other people's challenges and accomplishments can go a long way in feeling better about yourself. You can learn on how to find ways to overcome your obstacles in life. And 8 is be persistent. Do not give up on achieving your goals in your life. Learn from your mistakes and try to improve on your situation. Do not make excuses on why you should quit or ever give up. Do not ever give up. Sometimes it takes a lot of effort to be successful. The key is to keep it at it until you get what you really want. Improve your relationships by working on yourself. Do you have trouble building your self-confidence up? If you are, you're not alone. Everybody has trouble with building one's self-esteem in today's world. I found that my relationships with others blossomed after I started working on myself. It also helped me and them to open up with each other. It was a two-way street. Every interaction you have with someone else changes them in some way, or whether it's good or bad, and I hope it's more good. So please make sure that every interaction is a positive one. Here are the 8 suggestions in increasing your self-esteem. Number 1 is to know your weaknesses and your strengths. It is important to know what you are good at and what you're not. Take a skill assessment test is a great way, or if you take one, is a great way to determine what your weaknesses and your strengths are. You need to accept yourself. You're unique in this world. It is important that you do not beat yourself up for the things you cannot change. You need to remember your successes. Many people downplay their successes and focus on those things they struggle with. This is a huge mistake. Always remind yourself of your past accomplishments, no matter how small they may be. Do not downplay the positive parts of your life. Stop focusing on negative parts of your life. Number 4, read positive affirmations. It is important that you read affirmations that make you feel confident. Read a self-help book and write down all the things that motivate you. Number 5, think about your future. Take time to think about what you really want out of life. Do not live your life for others. Spend a lot of time and energy thinking through what you really want, and then decide what you really want to achieve. Once you determine what you really want to accomplish, then write down and use that as a motivational tool. Number 6 is to create goals. Set achievable goals on a regular basis and then take small steps to accomplishment. Make sure your goals are measurable and monitor your progress. Don't get upset if you don't accomplish all the goals that you had set out to accomplish. You can always change your goals so that you can be more successful down the road. Number 7 is talk to others. It is important that you talk to other successful people in order to get a better perspective of your own life. Listening to other people's challenges and accomplishments can go a long way in feeling better about yourself. You can also learn how to find ways to overcome your obstacles in your own life. And number 8, is be persistent. Do not give up on achieving your goals in your life. Learn from your mistakes and try to improve on your situation. Do not make excuses on why you should ever give up or quit. And if you feel like you want to give up, just keep going. Sometimes it takes a lot of effort to be successful, and you need to put that effort in. The key is to keep going until you get what you want and achieve those things. Don't be the person in this coffin laying there looking to get help when it's too late. If you have issues like depression, low self-esteem, drug addiction, alcohol addiction, whatever other issues you might have, you need to get help now. Call Larry Geis at 516-458-2741. Larry Geis will help you. Call me at 844-405-HELP. I will help you. There are so many people willing to help, but you have to be a person that takes advantage of the fact that you are alive and you have a mouth to speak, to ask for help. Work on your relationship with others by working with yourself first. Work on yourself. Look in the mirror. Do you like what you see? And if you don't, work on yourself. Be positive. Don't ever give up. And most importantly, love yourself. I hope to God, no matter where you are in the world watching me, that you have the best day of your life. I hope to God that you have a sober day and a sober rest of your life. And I hope and I pray that you all have a positive, never give up attitude for the rest of your life. And may God bless each and every one of you. Take care.